Okay, I think we're back. We still haven't got any game audio. So what the heck is going on here? All right, I'm gonna just like rip through this dialogue here. We're gonna rewatch it. I have no idea what caused that. Just all of a sudden, my audio started cutting out, and then all of a whole bunch of USB devices were like, "We're connecting to the computer fresh." Like my sound bar lit up like it was connecting for the first time. I got a little pop-up about my external hard drive. All right, Legionary Helm, Farmer's House. Okay, gosh. I don't want to exit without saving, so Sweet Home. Just a teensy sleep. Just enough to save progress. We're not getting any sound. Okay, bear with me. Stand by for technical difficulties. And the weirdest thing was, so when I alt-tabbed out of the game... Alright, there we got game sound. When I alt-tabbed out of the game to see what was going on, there was this little dialog box saying, "Whoops, OBS crashed." Which, clearly it hadn't fully crashed, because we were still getting video and my microphone audio through. But the moment I clicked the OK button on that "Whoops, OBS crashed" dialogue, OBS actually crashed. So, I don't know what happened and why it did what it did. Computers are weird sometimes. Maybe it was mad for me sneezing earlier. Okay. So let's actually go review that. Oh gosh, alright. Do you have a moment, friend? I must thank you. It's thanks to you that I can be proud of my son. I've waited for such a long time until the day he started drinking in secret. Are you serious? Yes, the twerp finally found the gumption to disobey me. My boy is growing up. It's a good thing you never told me anything about that flask. Alright. Was that the farmer or the miller? No, the miller has a beard, so that must have been the farmer. For some reason, I thought the farmer had dark hair. I guess we only see him from the front most of the time. Alright, so back to the Talking Skull. Let's go downstairs and review the the who's what's it. Alright. So the flask is terror is coming. Okay, here we go. To the past. What a lovely day it is today. How long have you been here? This is day 2. Cool. Next. Great Priestess Clotho, I bear a humble request for the ancient god. Be quick, man. There's a line. Our god teaches through prayer you can achieve anything you could want. So we did nothing for 3 months straight and just prayed and... oh, ancient god, I beg you. Why must they be so chatty? Anyway, we've quite run out of food. You are a decent man, my friend. The ancient god blesses. She fainted dead away. Chain, help me. Clotho, Clotho. I'm okay, Bella. The ancient god has sent me a vision. Sisters, something terrible is coming. Excuse me, but what about me? Go home and you'll get some bread, salt, and black caviar. Next. Oh, this guy's cutting in line. Excuse me, I just need to ask one teeny tiny question. No, the ancient god forbids cutting in line. Bzz. Oh, did I? I pushed a button, canceled it. Dang it. Alright. So I gotta only push buttons when there's dialogue bubbles up. Alright, sorry for my fumbling here. Alright, now I get to the guy cutting in line. Not gonna touch the buttons from here on out. Until the vision ends. Oh, maybe that is the end of the vision. I thought there was more to it when we watched it before. Alright, so ancient door hinge between the village and Dig's home, and legionary helm in the farmer's house. Alright. I bet you this is where the hinge is. Ancient door hinge. And it's also getting to be Sunday. Alright. Ancient door hinge. Sorry, the hinge is damp and dirty. Ah, living skulls aren't afraid of a little dirt. Time for another vision. Is that Donkey and Dig? Rest in peace, our deceased friend. Your road now leads over the ancient bridge and into the land of the dead. Let's go divide up the inheritance. Oh gosh. Oh, the body's floating. So annoying when they die on the weekend. Otho, what a surprise. Tea? Coffee? A little mead with pepper? No, once was enough, Digus. Digus, our god has sent me a vision. I saw fire, blood-stained blades, and corpses. Oh, and the ancient portal. A vision? Oh. I warned you, your experiments with mushrooms could be... I need the keys to the portal, funny man. Right now. Sorry, the ancient god forbids me from giving them to anyone. Perhaps a sweet cupcake would suffice? I had a vision, Digus. He wants us to use the portal. Don't shout, Clotho. It's not healthy for people who are 1,000 years old. Listen, aren't you afraid for Herodric, your adopted son? Digus is Herodric's adopted dad. I'm afraid that's why I can't give you the keys. The portal is unpredictable and dangerous. You have a cupcake instead of a brain, you old fool. I like that. Clearly these people I've been meeting are... I remember that place. That's where the keeper dug me up. He was looking for spare bones for his zombies. I woke up and I couldn't remember anything, but I wanted beer. That keeper named me Jerry. Alright, so... I think I can put the ancient door hinge in the museum. Oh, I should put the flask in here, too. And that increases the tavern quality. Nice. Alright, so now it's time to do the Sunday service. Alright. Silver Star. Womp womp. Before we start the service, I should talk to the bishop and get him to upgrade the church. Alright, churchy worchy. Hello, Mr. Bishop. Look how beautiful the church is. This is all local materials, except for the silk from the benches. I bought that from my friend Merchant. Ah, those merchants. Personally, I'd banish them from the kingdom, the whole lot of them. They are truly the distributors of sin. Merchants, actors, doctors. The church already provides everything they offer, only holy and more righteous. All right, I've seen enough. I'd say this church is ready to become a cathedral. But you still need to make a statue of me. As of now, that's your main priority. Certainly, Your Highness. Could the graveyard be any better? The graveyard is indeed well maintained. I can see all the love you've put into it. Have you had any problems with the Inquisition? Ghosts? Witches? I've had some problems. You know, that was a silly question. You're not in an Inquisition cell, so everything must be alright. Why do we even build these stupid ships of the dead? And all that talk about the Walking Dead? I'm sure they're just stories. And the money could go to the church, not that stupid shipyard. Very interesting. Alright. Ah, my precious mirror. How many speeches have I rehearsed as I looked into it? That mirror helped me understand how important appearances are to your career. I am glorious because of this mirror. I've had it since my childhood. From rags to riches, this mirror gave me the confidence to accomplish all my dreams. Maybe at this point of my greatness I don't even need it anymore. Who knows? Maybe one day I'll give it to you, once I don't need any more proof. Alright, so I guess I need to make, I need to make 3 gold star statues. Wowie zowie. Alright. For now, though, we preach. I'd like to say a few words. Our church is great. Nice. Now let us pray for this. Ooh, look at all that faith. 11 right off the bat. Nice, okay. We get 18 faith. Your donations are welcome. Great sermon. Alright. That is a big pile of faith. How much money compared to what the tavern is raking in? But that's okay. Alright, let's put 8 of the faith here. You're a big pile of faith. You know what I mean. Ayo. Oh, I got a gold star story. Ha 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 ha. Alright, and what's this? Alchemy recipe. Alchemy recipe. When and where did I get that? I've learned how to create heal potion. Alright. Now we'll put 10 down here for possible zombie creation. Zombie. What next? Alright, what do I want to put away and where? Put away. That's not what I want to put. That's what I want to put. Okay. Turn over the compost. I think I had a plan for dinners for the merchant, but I forget the exact plan. I'm gonna have to buy more speed potions soon. Buy more shark cards. Is there a log here? Back to sweet home. I'm gonna put my teleport stone in the footlocker. Now I've just got the medallion, food, and potions. Should be all I need for an exciting dungeon adventure. We were doing what? Left-hand wall? We were doing left-hand wall roll. Got slimes and fire bats. Again, not like StarCraft. Spiders. Alright. Is this anything I can interact with? No. Looks like there's flies over there. Oh, there's flies here too, and little assassin dudes. Oh my gosh, this is... Alright. I gotta get some energy. Alright, Spooter. Need a potion. The range on the steel sword's pretty good. Okay, left-hand wall. Left-hand wall. How's my inventory looking? 6 more slots. Okay, and here's the exit, so... like flies always have powder. That'll be good for alchemy. I don't know how that spider didn't already eat all the flies. So, gotta remember that this place with the 2 pillars is how to get to the exit. It's one thing that the wall rule doesn't really help with is exhaustive dungeon search. It kind of helps if you have a way of remembering where you've been. Like if you have a map or a good memory or a way to add chalk lines. Alright, so wheat seeds I can get elsewhere. Ceramic bowls I can get elsewhere. Glitches and nails. I might get rid of those too if I need to. I feel like flitches are easier to make. Keep that graveyard. Keep it right and prosper. I will. I surely will. How's it going, Peach? How are you this morning? How's things? What's the haps? I guess there was only one, yeah, one little room here. So if I had done right-hand wall rule, this... Okay, back to work tomorrow. Yeah, that's, what's the word for it? It's like Sontag, there's a word for that like that feeling of I have to go back to work tomorrow. Let's see, what's easiest to replace here? All right, Bronze Star onion seeds I don't care about. Gold Star grape seeds on the other hand. All right, and I think I want to get rid of. Still haven't heard about the car. Oh. Assuming they didn't get to work on it during the blue. That's probably a safe assumption. I would guess. Alright, let's get rid of the wheat seed. Silver nugget. And actually, since I'm so close to the entrance, I can... And uninstall Dead by Daylight because behavior did something you just cannot cosign on. Oof. Not Blizzard level reprehensible, but not okay. Like... Treatment of workers not okay, social justice not okay, what... Ethics in business not okay. Right, where do I want to put all this stuff? Well, silver... All the powders go in my alchemy area. DBD Screamer quoted a behavior dev on stream talking about skill-based play as part of a critique. I mean, so far that doesn't sound so bad, but more to it. What was I doing here? Behavior pulled that streamers cosmetic as punishment for harass. What? Ay ay ay. That just sounds petty and ridiculous. Like a thing that the streamer had bought in game? Or a cosmetic that they had made in honor of the streamer? Ah. Like, hey, oh, hey, we think you're cool. Here's the thing. Wait, you said stuff that could maybe be construed as a critique of us? No more thing for you. That sounds bogus. I mean, like, it sounds like bogusly bad behavior on their part. I'm not saying it's fake, but more in the, Bill and Ted sense of bogus. Dude, that is both bogus and sad. Study blue jelly. Yeah. A lot of talk coming from the devs about skill-based play, and if you run a killer around 5 gens and still don't win, is that really skilled play? Put spider webs in there. Unless someone mentions Boba Fett, apparently, then you lose all reason. I mean, it was an entertaining discussion. Nice. Yeah, and again, but like all of my thoughts and reactions about Boba Fett are not based on logic or any kind of like anything other than just gut feeling. Oh, his wings. His wings belong in a thing. The issue with DBD is you only ever really see two killers, Nurse and Blight. Blight, which I might not be familiar with Blight. So everything else is like picking Teemo mid. 99% of the time, it's an auto lose. Oh, Teemo mid. What? Oh. Yeah, is Blight the barf lady? She's like, oh, that's Plague. Blight, Plague, who do... Oh, alright. Okay, it's getting on towards dark in game. Blight is another variant of the Runs Fast Boys. Like, Legion? Let's see, so... I want to... Legion, Hillbilly, yeah. Oh, I mean, yeah, I guess so. Runs Fast Boy is a trope to which Legion and Hillbilly and Blight all conform. Basically, the only viable killers high level are the ones who can cover ground fast and put people down hard. As opposed to the ones that have to use more mind game stuff. That is a shame. Alright, what have we got here? What has it got in its pockets is? Alright, I left my teleport stone at home. And there's an optimal build for survivors as well. Cut survivors from the same 4 perks that give them effectively 4 to 5 hookings instead of the default 3. This is not the right place for bodies. Dead hard, borrowed time, decisive strike, self-care. No. Even a horror game has more support for self-care than the real world. Oh gosh. That's a mood. I'll tell you what. I mean, it's funny because it's true. I don't know. Alright. Next, I want to skulk around the refugee camp, see if the old man's a vampire. Ah, bats! Who could have predicted that my vampire hunt would have bats on it? Oh, it was a good burn. Mr. Vampire. I'll hide behind your tent. He transformed into a bat. He's an animorph. It's incredible. It's like a classic horror movie. I should hurry to the village and stop him somehow. By the way, I wonder where he's hid his sleeping coffin. You shall not pass, foul creature. Defend yourself. you! Hey, I'm talking to you. Have some respect. He'll have to speak louder. He's deaf. This world has gone crazy. Deaf vampires, garlic-munching vampires. What's next? Stop, you monster, and fight me! Huh? There's no point, young man. Your wife's blood doesn't suit me. And as for you... Dead Hard is a sprint. Borrowed time gives you 20 seconds of invulnerability after the survivor using it gets you off the hook. You really don't seem tasty enough. Decisive Strike lets you stab the killer if they've downed you 2 times in a row. You will die a long and torturous death for this insult, you bastard! Defend yourself! And Self-Care lets you heal yourself ad infinitum. Yeah. I admire your logic, not to mention your fervor, but if you don't leave me alone... I'm gonna try to placate... Yeah, I don't... Hey, guys, there's no need to kill each other. Let's talk first. Keeper, this is not your business. I asked you not to bother me. Now face the consequences. Whoa. Flash bomb. Hey, I can't see. That's not fair. Diplomacy. Diplomacy. Even if you escape, I know where to find you and... Sleep well. Where am I? Did I die? Is this heaven? Heaven? No, more like the opposite. This is my tent, and you're alive. You, I remember. You're a vile vampire. Flashbang diplomacy. Is that like gunboat diplomacy? Probably. Wait a second. Why didn't you kill me? And hey, you can hear me. What the hell is going on? While you were unconscious, I borrowed a part of your hearing. What? Don't worry, as you can tell, your own hearing has already regenerated. But why did you suggest I might have killed you? Because of everything. You're a monster. I know your secret. Cochlear implants? Yeah. I had a co-worker with cochlear implants. Like, the technology of cochlear implants is super freaking cool. I'm no monster, and I'm not so foolish as to kill the graveyard keeper. That would ruin everything. I had planned to do something rather naughty with you, I admit, but I have since changed my mind. Because, like, you can actually even just broadcast music to cochlear implants. You managed to track me, so you're more capable than I imagined, and you might even be useful. I won't help a vampire. I'll leave you alone for a while. Calm your emotions and shed your ridiculous delusions of heroism. Time's up. Now listen to my words and make your choice. So I got like 10 seconds to cool down. Okay. The ancient curse, it has returned, and I must stop it before it's too late. This is my duty, as written in the ancient contract. Should I fail, 1,000 bloodthirsty zombies will flood the town, the village, and even your graveyard. But the problem is already too advanced. I can't deal with it all on my own. I need your help, Keeper. Yeah, this guy though, this guy doesn't get the Deckard Cain voice. It's the lighthouse keeper that gets a Deckard Cain voice. The astrologer, I mean. I see. You're welcome to ask any questions, but remember, we're already running short of time. But this guy might actually... Yeah, maybe I need to switch the voices. Maybe this is Deckard Cain, and the astrologer's just some other dude. Some other schlub. Alright, okay. This is it, folks. This guy's Deckard Cain now. So what did you do to Shepard? Absolutely nothing. A little bump on the head. It was completely harmless. I suppose it might even do him some good. Anyway, he's at home and his wife is looking after him. You've been a vampire since you were born? No, I was contaminated over 30 years ago. Some vampires kidnapped me, put me in a cage, tortured me, and did this to me. I hate my curse more than anything, but there's no cure for it. I drink blood only in the most desperate situation to avoid a terrible death. Why did you attack the villagers? I didn't want to, but I'm nearly dying of hunger. If I tried to attack anyone at the camp, Teodoro would easily find me out. I remember a movie. There was a guy who drank rat blood, or he'd... I do not fear death, but I cannot leave this world without fulfilling my duty. What's the ancient curse? It was laid upon us 2 centuries ago when disciples of the new faith destroyed the ancient bridge. Departed souls could no longer find the way to the land of the dead. They grew mad in despair, returned to their bodies, and began killing everyone. The walking dead flooded the world. Only the ancient god and the ancient contract saved humankind from annihilation. What is the ancient contract? It contains the list of dictates which stave off the ancient curse. It was agreed to by representatives of new and old faith and the ancient god. My brothers and I, as signatories, were obliged to follow it faithfully and execute all its conditions. We did so for nearly 170 years, but as you can see, we failed eventually. Ah, you're even older than Moses. Not bad. I always considered it strange that graveyard keepers weren't informed of all this stuff. In the end, you're the guarantors of the contract. Why did the ancient curse return? Because the strictures of the ancient contract were violated too many times. What do you mean? The Inquisition's cruelty, the cult's brutality, the ships of the dead stuck in the harbor. And most importantly, we haven't had a graveyard keeper for the past 30 years. Your predecessor was killed before you, the next chosen keeper, were even born. There must always be a graveyard keeper. They are the guarantors of the contract. That's why I asked when we first met about the role you play. And how can we stop the ancient curse? The curse began to return after the Great Blast, and according to the information I have, the 4th Keeper, your predecessor, has been killed in the Great Blast. So we must unmask the murderer of the 4th Keeper. Only the person who triggered the curse can stop its spread. Well, it looks like I'll be playing Sherlock Holmes a bit more. So there's nobody else who can help with this curse? Nobody! The other signatories are bound by a seal of silence. Except for me and my brothers, but it's useless to count on them. Why won't your brothers help with the curse? This is not the time or place to discuss them. Perhaps one day. But for now, know this. We can rely only on ourselves. I agree to help. I know it's not an easy decision, but it's the right one. Let's see. For starters, take these scrolls. They'll help you save a lot of time traveling. Time travel? Alright, what emphasis do we have? Then we should... Dude! Ah! Master Alaric, what happened to you? Wait, I'll call the Marquis. No, never him. If he learns that I'm a vampire, he'll pierce my heart with a wooden stake with the greatest of pleasure. Blood. Just a drop of blood, please. Hurry. Blood? Well, I doubt corpse blood is tasty, but we're out of options. Alright. Alright, what's this? Scroll of Teleportation. Nothing fancy, just a way to get around. Alas, disposable. Alright. I killed him. Your friend is no more. Alright, where's my teleport stone? There it is. And let's grab some blood. Get that blood, get that blood. Blood, blood, blood. Alright, is there blood in here? There is. Gonna take the whole stack. Alright. Refugee camp? Oh, I could give him a bucket of blood too. There, that's a bit better. But the taste is amazingly foul. What was it? Corpse blood. Or were you counting on me to ask some villager to volunteer his blood? Oh, no, not again. Hello, diarrhea. But you're right. Thank you, in spite of it all. If you wish, I can bring you some regularly, so that you can stop bothering the villagers. It's a deal, and paying you for this service would be the honest thing, wouldn't it? Okay, I have something for you right now. It's my old vampire sun cream. You can show it to them as an evidence of the vampire's demise. Then the villagers will stop worrying and you'll get your reward. Thank you. May I ask, why did you say Teodoro would be glad to kill you? Because it's true, but that is one of those burdens that cannot be shared. You passed out and never finished your thought. Ah, yes, you must find the vampires who captured and tortured me 30 years ago. I remember. They asked me about the ancient contract and the ancient curse. I'm sure they're somehow connected to the curse and the Great Blast. Where should I start looking? Do you have an address? I don't know. They sort of disappeared after the Great Blast. So the trail is cold. Let me think. Astrologer told me that he and the Fourth Keeper were attacked by vampires. Some strange magic turned their attackers to vampire jaws. Maybe it's possible to find these jaws and disenchant them. I've heard of this place. I should inform Alaric. I know where we could start looking, but that event happened so long ago. Any clue must be long gone. That's not a great problem. Borrow the Witcher's Eye from Teodoro. It's a special artifact for discovering things which are shrouded in the veils of time. Aren't you coming with me? I'm still too weak from hunger, and daylight is deadly to me. Well, I'll tell you if I find anything. Alright. Take the Witcher's Eye from Teodoro. Alright. So, I do what I must, but every day this burden grows heavier. It makes us alike. We live off death. You, me, and the worms. Alright. I don't know how often or frequently I need to supply Master Alaric with blood. Alright, Teodoro must be sleeping. Sun cream for vampires. Adequate evidence of a vampire's demise, at least according to Alaric. I probably shouldn't store the blood here. I don't know if the game is clever enough to treat that as evidence, but you know, I ought to be circumspect. Okay, that goes there. Alright, it's almost merchant day. I completely missed Ms. Charm's day. Oh well. Alright, Batwing's going here. I should probably snooze a bit so as to avoid fatigue. Okay, alright. Wonder if I can write my own teleport scrolls. That'd be pretty cool. What was I gonna do in the light of day? I think I want... let's go to the dead horse. Did this. So, alright, Heretics. Valeric sun cream. Look at this. I took it from the corpse of the vampire. You did it. Amazing. You have helped us enormously. Oh, thank you. Thank you. All our village is grateful to you, our hero. What you have done here today will not be forgotten. That's cool to hear. So, my reward? Reward? Oh, sorry, I entirely forgot. I must warn you that the economic situation in our village is not the best. Roderick, my reward? The town's duties have increased, and the harvest hasn't been good to us these past few years. Roderick! Here it is. It's a sad day when even heroes can't show compassion for the common villager. What did he give me? Did he just give me money? I don't know what he gave me. Maybe he gave me money. Compassionately show him to his new bed in the milkshake zone. Yeah, there's still room, Roderick. He seems very tired. You can sleep under a stone pillow. He should take a long rest, a really long rest. Take you to the bank, the blood bank. All right. What am I doing? What next? I don't have gold star dinners for what's his face. So let's see. Star love story, marble statues of gold star quality, silver star fish fillets. I want to see if Teodoro will give me the Witcher's Eye. I see that I was right to trust you, my friend. You provided us with food, water, and a place to live. I know that you're doing it for a fee, but that doesn't make your efforts less decent. Well, getting paid to do something good is always better than getting paid to do something bad. Certainly. And I'd like to award you a part of the promised fee right now, beginning with this artifact, the Witcher's Eye. I'm sure it will be useful to you. Beyond that, I don't have new tasks for you for the moment. Okay, what are you going to do now? We decided to appeal directly to the king. It's our last chance at clemency. My cousin will go to him on the day of the prince's wedding. The king will find it hard to refuse since it's a great holiday. And I wish you good luck and a happy return home very soon. That would be perfect, though I lost my true home long ago. Alright. So, said I have a new task. What is it? Use the Witcher's Eye to check the area to the right of the waterfall. Alright, something quest. Who's this with the glasses and stuff? Ah, you changed your mind. Your bag of gold is already here in Moneylender's left pocket. Actually, I just wanted to trade. So... silver powder, silver nugget. I'm gonna buy jewelry. Ooh, I don't want to buy that many. How? Alright. And body time. Sweet home. Need carrots. Alright, how good is this one? I could make a decent zombie, I think. Although I don't know where I want zombies or need them. I actually might have more zombies than I need. Where else is useful to have zombies? Got porters moving along. That's a stone quarry. That one's already got a porter. Alright, this coal seam doesn't need a zombie. Already got zombies at the mine. I've got... I guess I could build yet another quarry, but I don't really need that. I'll put the zombie in the hut here. Oh! Not what I meant to do. I'm so refreshed. Alright, I think I will have a use for the zombie. Actually, yeah, no. I'll find a use for it soon. I can automate some gardening, I guess. Although that means I probably shouldn't leave it here. I should bring it back to Sweet Home. Sweet Home. Just a zombie in the pantry. And jewelry. I forget whether jewelry is a component. Oh, I don't have enough science. I gotta get me more science. Science. I think just paper. Am I low on clean paper? Apparently I am. Alright, so... Oh, wait a minute. I should eat cake. Eat cake. To bake more cake. Wow, this study is taking quite a long time. Alright. I got a bajillion red points out of that. That was kind of awesome. Alright. Put that away. Where did I get the porcelain pitchers? Oh, I'm low on science. So what? I have other things I can decompose into science. Figure bronze star chapters are easy enough to make. Ooh, I got a story out of that. Okay, alright. I do believe it's time to take a rest. So misty. Actually, gold detail is... Well, I'll put it here. I don't know. Don't know where all my components ought to be. Okay, who's this with the red hood? I heard that the graveyard keeper is an extraordinary individual. But nobody warned me that he's also a handsome man. And your beard is so long, so attractive. Calls out for me to touch it. To immerse my fingers in it. Well, thanks. It's unusual to hear such words coming from an inquisitor. Does it surprise you that a beautiful and intelligent woman can be an inquisitor? See for yourself, my dear. Not all female inquisitors are lonely, bitter, ugly old hens. Her voice is hypnotic, and her eyes, I feel naked. It's awful. May I know your name and the purpose of your visit? Oh, I adore direct men. Lady Beatrice, and I am looking for someone. Someone who... What's that disgusting smell? Is that corpses? Is she spritzing air freshener about? Please, stop doing that. It smells unbearable. What? It's a revolutionary, unique freshener. Really? You prefer the smell of corpses? Definitely. At least it doesn't make my eyes water. How disappointing. I had hoped on a more arousing encounter. Perhaps next time. Sorry, you didn't say, who are you looking for? Heretics. Sentenced to the holy fire. They escaped from prison and fled town. With the help of an old inquisitor who betrayed his faith and his god. I'd love to help, but I don't know anything about it. I see. Don't worry, my dear. You've already helped. What is she doing? You doing magic in my house? Hey, what was that? I smell strange. Dried cloves and lilies, beautifully combined with the smell of rotting corpses. Bamf. Alright, we gotta ask the Inquisitor about Lady Beatrice. Alright, okay, and what day is it? It's Snake Day. Alright, I don't know what I want to do next. There is a lot to do. Maybe I should make an automated grape farm. Where's my cursor? There it is. Alright, Porter Station needs paper, nails, and flitches. Where did I leave my nails and flitches? Let's see. Oh, I don't know how to make automated lines anyhow. Anyhow, let's see. I think I want to put the jewelry down in the basement. Oh, what did I just put in that I shouldn't have? My teleport stone. There we go. Alright. What next? find all the stuff that I put aside for dungeon adventuring. What did I pick up here? I got a bunch of paper up here. Actually, I need a bunch of paper. So, distraction. Let's make some paper. Making some paper. Alright. And I wanted what? 2 for a porter station? I was hoping I'd get blue points for making paper, although I have 153 blue points right now. I wonder what text I can research with that. Floppy floppy paper noises. Almost done with this stack of paper. Dunzors. So, technologies. I want zombie vineyard. Yes, please. And befriend. Of course I want befriend. Zombie brewery. Why not? What does engineer do? Prayer for excellence, perk engineer. You know how complex mechanisms work? All the details of your work are top quality. Even your carving and jewelry look cleaner. Ah, that could be useful. Alright. I have 48 blue points now. They could not, in fact, hit your car yesterday because Blizzard. It makes sense. Like, anything that involves... It seems so ridiculous that it's such an ordeal to let you work remote. Like, I don't know. I'm at a loss for words here. You should hold on to that brake cylinder. It's the strongest advocate for you having remote work days we've seen yet. Yeah. Yeah. Trouble is, that car is useful for so many other things, right? Alright, what was I doing? I'm wandering around in circles. No apparent reason. Oh yeah, I was gonna automate the vineyard. Okay. Okay, and. I got the paper. I need nails and flitches. Just get the parts and the nails and the flitches. And planks for that matter. If they give you the flexible schedules the unions keep telling us they're negotiating for, you'll get it bronzed and mounted on a memorial plaque. Well... Peach's brake cylinder, the hero of the age. Hang it over the smoker so it can enjoy nice meat smells. That seems legit. Alright. Automatic vineyard. Alright, zombie vineyard. And a porter station, where can that go? One place only. Let's see. I want to maybe make room for another zombie vineyard here. Schedule maintenance, lest your parts schedule it for you. Mounted in the CIO's office on a plaque that says, even essential parts fail if not maintained. Yeah. Alright. Let's build this here zombie vineyard. Ah, my shovel broke. Dang it. Alright, you can sit in the porter station for now. May as well fix my axe while... Oh, I have no whetstone. What? What? Can I make a whetstone? What? Whetstone? Apparently not. I need to buy it from Kretzfold, I think. Okay, so... Is Kretzfold awake, is the question. Your axe broke in Zomboid. Luckily, you had some wood glue, and now it's completely trustworthy again. That's how that works, right? Of course that's how it works. Alright, I'm gonna buy 2 whetstones, because, you know, you never know when you're gonna need one. Does he sell at tier 2? Ooh. He sells all kinds of fancy stuff. For wicked expensive prices, but, you know. Let's just buy a bunch of crap. See if I can get him to level up. Cannot accept this offer. Oh, my inventory's too full. Dag nabbit. Probably just destroy the crop waste. And... Alright, I'll buy 1 whetstone. Dang it. Alright, I should probably put away the rest of that. Alright, shovel first. Axe. And a pickaxe. Look at those zombies. Aren't they great? Alright, whetstone goes there. Probably don't need to be trucking around teleport scrolls, because I do have the teleport stone. I guess I'll leave the hunter's medallion in the box unless I'm adventuring. So, now that my shovel's fixed, I can go finish the vineyard. Wonder if there's a mod for more realistic item durability. It makes sense a letter opener would break pretty quickly when being used as a weapon against zombies. You just don't think a fire axe would break after a few days of heavy use. Especially when mostly going into something as cushioned as a zombie body. Yeah, that makes sense. Tune things. I wonder if Project Zomboid takes character skill into account. Oh, I can upgrade it with fertilizer. Alright, so for now, this guy can only make bronze star grapes, but that's okay. Energy? Need energy? And I need peat. I really should learn how to make fertilizer in this game. Alright, I'm not going to harvest the rest because I don't have the peat for them. So, I should get some more peat. I gather there are a bunch of mods out there for Project Zomboid. Alright, how much peat have I got? A lot. It's just, I don't know. 200? 200 seems like a good amount. Goes in the thing. So do you have a favorite game mode style to play in Project Zomboid? Kind of like the apocalypse mode, but the lack of a mini-map is rough. You're on day 10 in a survivor run, where you were learning how things work. I think next life you're going back to apocalypse mode? Cool. Alright. Stuff and things. Yeah, but the second you add realism to a zombie anything, tension gets harder to generate. If I can beat your zombie game with 3 months of canned food as I wait for all the rotten meat to slough off their bones, I'm just gonna sit here and watch cartoons and want Dinty more beef stew. Yeah, you can get a pencil and pen and a map and figure things out there. It doesn't have the always up mini map. Alright. Power in the TV channels go off after 7 to 8 days. And your character can get super bored and depressed. You have to find food. Oh. Do any of the houses in Project Zomboid have gas generators? At later levels of play, it's basically Minecraft Zombie Apocalypse Edition. Since you have to set up rain catchers, farms, barricades. Yep. Finding a generator and gas is one of the things you do to set up bases. Yeah. Alright, Zombie Brewery would take 32 pieces of stone, 12 simple iron parts. Do we want to do that? I think we should. First some wine. Let's get the wine going. TV channels aren't working on your 10-day run, but you still have power and running water. Generators or a home setup with like the solar and the storage. Alright. Pails of grape juice go in there. Alright. That and that. So, what did we need? We needed pieces of stone. So, let's make pieces of stone. Was it 32? The solar and the storage and the geothermal. Add in an on-premise as well, and you're 100% set up and good to go. I have a buddy who lives in the south who has a house that is completely off the grid. Like, it is not connected to any municipal power grid. Mostly subsists on solar power, and they've got a diesel generator for emergencies. Oh, I'm suffering fatigue. I should less snooze. Till Elon Musk turns your house into a Decepticon anyhow. But yeah. I'm so refreshed. Alright, and we needed simple iron parts. $24. Battery tech has gone up huge from people getting mad at power companies charging them for generating excess power and sharing it with the grid in places. That's bogus. The power company should pay you for generating excess power. That's... One day, you were cleaning your gun at the kitchen table. Your wife asked you why you would need a gun anyway. I told her Decepticons. She laughed. I laughed. Toaster laughed. Shot the toaster. Good times. I love that little story. Alright, zombie brewery. Tuck it in the corner. Let's go. Alright. They used to, but the power companies didn't like it, so they made an excess charge and lobbied state legislature. Oh, I need water for that, so... Alright, how do we get water? I think there's a way to make an automated well. Which, let's see, would that be under smithing? No. Farming in nature? No. Not book writing. Building? Huh. I thought there was a way to make an automated well. Maybe I'm dreaming. Blueprint water pump. Okay, we gotta get engineered. That's what we gotta get. Autobot well. Water wells transform and pump out? I don't know. Okay, so how do we get way more blue points? I think we eat cake and study. So first we eat cake. Transform and pump that hole. Phrasing. Cake. I want cake. I need pastry dough. Pastry dough. I need eggs. Dag nabbit. Alright. That horse is near the egg place. Wait, Autobots, rescind that order. That did not come out correctly. But it was too late. The hole was getting pumped. Alright, let's buy all the eggs. Alright, next thing. Do I have any more things for the shelf? I do not. Ooh. Let me out. And suddenly it went from a Transformers cartoon to a heavy metal animated movie. I tried watching Heavy Metal 2000 the other day, and I couldn't stick with it. I was like, at some point I liked this. I know I did. But I don't know. I mean, like, the premise was, I think that, yeah, it was not good. And also, I think, like, as an adult grown-up who is not a horny adolescent, it's like that the majority of my appeal, the appeal of it to me when I first watched it was that okay, so I got my eggs. I want to make pastry dough. Horniness is not to be underestimated. Yeah. And, like, there's a place for that. Like, I'm glad that the heavy metal animated movies exist. But I don't feel a need to watch them in my, like, actual grown-up adulthood. Oh, I have cake. It's basically holding up entire sections of every internet commerce pool. Yeah. Yeah, I should watch the original. I don't think I ever did watch the original. I only watched 2000. Okay. Eggs can go in the pantry. What was I gonna do? Bake more cake. More cake. The original is salacious as fuck, but it's multiple smaller stories taken from the old heavy metal magazines. Yeah. It's not quite the same thing, but I like the old Aeon Flux cartoons, because they had like some deep basis in sexiness. I don't know how better to phrase that. I'm sure I could come up with a way, but words are eluding me at present. Alright, so I want 1 cake. 8 cake. There were vignettes, so their lack of massive continuity wasn't a problem. Alright, what's gonna give me the most blue? Let's study red mushrooms. Yes, the Aeon Flux cartoons are based almost entirely in, look at this woman's butt. And it does seem like the Charlize Theron movie did capture that fairly well. Like I liked the Aeon Flux live action movie much better the second time I watched it, like 10, 15 years later, than the first time I watched it. First time I was like, what is this? Like, this isn't, it didn't evoke the same things as the animated Aeon Flux. And Charlize Theron could turn a nun's habit into look at this butt. It's true. Like, she frickin' rocks. But anyhow, yeah. I guess there's a whole class of kind of look at this butt action movies like Ultraviolet, Neon Flux, the entire darn Resident Evil series, for that matter. And I say this as somebody who loves the Resident Evil movies. I love them. I will freely say that they are all bad, but I love them. Her episode of Hot Ones, no one should be that hot while in that much distress. She totally pulls it off. One of the ends of the Huntman movie is the movie Lost People when Charlize Theron asked a mirror who the fairest in the land was, and the mirror responded, "That girl from Twilight, lol." It's like, you have knocked me out of my willing suspension of disbelief. Huntsman movie. That mirror lies. Snow White with Chris Hemsworth, Charlize Theron, and the girl from Twilight. I feel like I've unfairly dismissed her because of Twilight. That I feel like I've enjoyed every Robert Pattinson movie that I've seen, other than Twilight, and I've only seen bits and pieces of Twilight, so I can't really say I've watched it, but that's okay. So is everyone else. Yeah. And like watching her in The Huntsman didn't really give me any reason to undo that dismissal. Pattinson as Batman, not excited but interested. Yeah. But like The Lighthouse, amazing. His character in The Lost City of Zed was pretty cool. And like he's proof that he's more than just a pretty face. As opposed to Jared Leto. So I also love watching movies with Jared Leto in them, but he has to eat dirt. Like American Psycho or Blade Runner 2049. Just as long as Jared Leto is eating dirt on screen. Well, in Lord of War. In Lighthouse, if he didn't bring his A game across that set from Willem Dafoe, he'd be done. Yeah, true enough. What was I doing? Oh gosh, is it already like Sunday? I better like hop in the snooze zone so that I'm fresh and ready for the preaching time. Okay. It's not quite sunup, so I think I'm gonna see if I can get some blue points by making Gravestone 3. Let's make 4 of those. And it's remarkable, but Leto's Joker wasn't the worst part of Suicide Squad. Okay. Alright, Stonegrave Fence 2 needs polished bricks, but I think that's worth it. Let's make polished bricks of stone. That movie is very competitive for worst part, though. Yeah. It's a tight race, Stell. It's a tight race. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, what do I have in my inventory that I can ditch? Why am I carrying cakes around? Oh, because I just baked them. Okay. Not enough energy. Eat lasagna. Get energy. Between the scripting, the direction, the pacing, Leto's Joker is coming in 4th. It's a tight 4th, but still not 1st. Yeah. Yep. That sounds legit. Alright, so That said, Leto as the Joker was the worst considering some of the crap he was doing on the set. Yeah, that's like, it's, I feel kind of petty saying this, but that's why I love to watch him eat dirt on screen, is because he's kind of a tool in real life, from all I've heard. His method bullshittery was above and beyond. Yeah. Leave that to Joaquin Phoenix. And Daniel Day-Lewis. Alright, so we got a whole bunch of Margot Robbie's Harley, yeah. So I haven't seen Suicide Squad, but I loved her in Birds of Prey. And from all I can tell, Margot Robbie is kind of freaking awesome in real life. Oh, I was gonna put some of this faith in here. Save aside 10 for this. Suicide Squad is fun. It's no Guardians of the Galaxy, but it is making as strong an effort as DC allows. Idris Elba is always a delight, and John Cena was surprisingly good. Alright. Okay, so now I've got a bunch of... The James Gunn Suicide Squad is excellent. It's everything the first one was not. Tightly written, well-directed, it's James Gunn. Well-paced, well-acted, very little extraneous nonsense. Oh, that's good to hear. Alright, I'm gonna eat some more cake. Do some more research. Research! Alright, what are we studying? Batwings? Heat? Everyone gets some time to shine. So it's not the Harley Quinn and Will Smith show. That's pretty cool. Alright, and that put us over up to 100. I have enough to study the Batwing? I do. It's like Margot Robbie and Will Smith are both pretty cool, but it's also nice to get some screen time, get some appreciation for other characters. Also, a realization that Margot Robbie doesn't need to be in 13-inch heels to pull off being hot. Not that you're against stiletto heels; they just distract you in action sequences because of those poor ankles. Yeah. I kind of love the roller skate scene in Birds of Prey. John Cena proves to be a legitimate comedic talent. Idris Elba is never not a gift. He is such a gift on screen. Have you seen the BBC parody song? Bitch, Idris Elba. It's like a pretty convincing Idris Elba impersonation. He goes into a coffee shop and it's like, I'll make coffee because I'm Idris Elba. You accept that you might lose your wife to the man someday, and I'm okay with that. Like, I mean, I think he's just sort of like sticky tape or Velcro for spouses. Like he rolls through, and it's like, oh, now whose wife are you? Whose husband are you? Just off. It's all right. Catamarita sexy. Oh my goodness. I can't get that image out of my head now. Oh, Idris Elba is a Katamari of sexiness. Wow. Yep. Nope, that is ground truth. Physical law of the universe. Idris Elba makes Hobbs and Shaw, a Fast and Furious episode, entertaining if you need an example of his power. Yep. Alright, what was that? I was gonna research the thing that gives me pump. Engineer. That's engineer. We are the engineers. We can demolish 40 beers. Alright, so where do I build the water pump? That, and where else are you going to see a daisy chain of hot rods holding a helicopter down? I mean, that's what the Fast and Furious movies are good for, is like ridiculous automotive, physically impossible situations. Like what was it, Fast 7 that had the cables shot into Toretto's muscle car? Oh, I was gonna see if the pump, is this where water pump goes? Ta-da! It's a water pump. So what does this do now? Can I can still drop buckets manually, but does that just automatically provide water to everywhere? It doesn't. But how's the water pump? The last movie, they drove a Fiero in space. I mean, the space part's not the most improbable thing about that. They rammed a satellite with it. And Fieros, man. So how do I use this water pump? Oh, I just realized we're getting to the top of the hour. How do I utilize the water pump? Ah, if I stand on the other side of it, it just gives me however much water it's built up, which is not very much yet. It is noon. Gonna go dig out any snowplow drifts. Okie dokie. Yeah, so it being noon, let's call it here. I should get my game saved. La la la. And then we will go raid Notorious BLT. Thank you all for watching. And thanks for the delightful conversation about movies and other stuff. And I will be back tonight. Notor and I are going to be doing some kind of co-op, but with the Dark Souls remote code execution hack, we're not going to be playing Dark Souls co-op. The Fast and the Furious movies are just Vin Diesel saying family at the camera, and the most unbelievable bullshit happening on screen. The bullshit that it is the most unbelievable. So, let's raid Notor. I'll be back tonight. Catch y'all later. The raid has been created. What is Notor playing? Pokemon Sword and Shield. Here we go. Let's help Notor catch some Pokemans. Away!